Hi there! So I just wanted to do a quick video for each of the signs about what Uranus square Pluto has meant for you individually, and uh, it's kind of a retrospective view considering it's now dissipating and reaching the 8-degree orb almost. It's in 7 degrees of uh, 7 degrees apart right now, and they're both retrograde. So, I mean, they're probably going to be in 7 degrees apart for a while, but as it dissipates, I just wanted to look at these lessons that we've learned throughout these few years that they have been square. And I also wanted to touch upon Saturn and Scorpio and what it's going to be looking like when it moves into Sagittarius and the lessons we're cleaning up or finishing up here at the end of Saturn and Scorpio. So I hope you enjoy. Hi Cancer, Cancer rising people. So Uranus has been in your 10th house in Aries. So this has probably been a major time of shifting in your career, especially because Pluto is in Capricorn, which rules the 10th house. So Uranus is in your 10th house, and then Pluto in Capricorn is also occurring. So you've had to probably make some major changes in your career. Maybe things have just gotten to the point where they've become so restrictive that you just had to make a major shift. And perhaps that shift has helped to give you more freedom and independence. And the other idea too that could be possible here as well is that relationships are also involved in this because Pluto's been in your 7th house. So relationships have probably been extremely intense and transformative and have alerted you to anything subconscious within yourself that you've needed to change. And it probably has not been that fun, to be honest. But you probably have needed to become aware of those things within yourself so that you can transform, and relationships are acting as a mirror for you. So obsessive relationships, just relationships that have been so intense where you've had to merge with somebody, but when you merge, all this darkness is exposed, both your darknesses just being revealed to each other, and you've had to handle that darkness in some way, and that could have been very intense and transformative and healing ultimately. So, I mean, there's been a lot of intensity, and perhaps your relationships have been affecting your career as well. So, your ability to really maintain some amount of foundation. It's been hard for you to probably maintain a sense of stability in your career because of your relationships, possibly even. So this has been just kind of intense, probably like a roller coaster of sorts, but also maybe exciting, because if you were able to break free of this restrictive situations, then you probably have gained a lot of freedom and independence and feeling of being able to really master whatever it is you're really wanting to do in the world, like becoming a master of your own destiny, almost a master of your own career situation. So, I mean, this could indicate maybe entrepreneurship, but it could also just be that you have more independence within whatever career you do have. And then Saturn, as if Pluto in the 7th house wasn't enough, Saturn has been in Scorpio in your 5th house, basically exacerbating what I was just talking about with Pluto in the 7th. And the difference is that Saturn will put any new romances to the test. And so it will be one of those situations where it's a make or break thing. Either you'll be able to endure the pressure or you won't. And if you are able to endure the pressure, then you might end up making a more solid commitment. There's been a need to really hone in on your creativity and become more serious about your creativity. Saturn in Scorpio has been maybe not allowing you to receive resources from others, so you've had to become resourceful within yourself. And good thing it's in the fifth house because the fifth house is very creative. So you've actually been able to probably come up with creative solutions to a lack of resources. You've been able to become more resourceful. It's also possible that you did make your creativity your career, or if you do have children too, it could be that your children have caused some amount of weight on you and a sense of needing to take care of them, or like sense of responsibility that they brought you. And basically it's just a time for coming up with the most creative solutions to these things and being more resourceful when you can. And then when Saturn moves into Sagittarius in your sixth house, this actually could help you to manage your daily life with more optimism, because Sagittarius is pretty optimistic. And though it could be that there's a weight of responsibility that occurs when you, in your work area of life, whatever job you have at this time might cause more sense of responsibility. And that could even be if you are running your own business. All of a sudden, maybe you have all this responsibility that you got to manage. So, I mean, there's going to be a need to let go of any excess, anything that isn't necessary, and also not becoming too rigid either, because Sagittarius needs you to stay expansive and aware and open to the creativity. And so, yeah, it also might test your beliefs about yourself, or about what you can manage, or about what you're doing, or there may be some sort of restrictive beliefs that come up for you that you might need to expand beyond that, so that when you are doing these things, you have a sense of belief in yourself as well, that you can manage all this stuff. So, all right, that's it for your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon. Have an awesome time.